already at this early point of the season. Two teams in the New Zealand Conference are by far and away streaking from the other competition in their pool. It is the Blues and the Highlanders with 5 wins each from their 5 starts, bonus points to boot, and today they match up to see which of the two sides will be going solely to the top of the table after 6 matches of the Super Rugby for 2016. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Highlanders career mode, where we're our 6th game into the season now, and we're coming up against what should be our toughest proposition yet this year. It is the Blues, and it is at Forsyth Bar Stadium as well, so another home match here for the Highlanders, who are enjoying quite a fair bit of time inside their fortress. Now the Highlanders season, they've been very good. They've probably had their best start easily over the last few years in this season. Last week it was the Chiefs who went down to the Highlanders 19-0, keeping a big donut for the Chiefs there. The round before that though was the Reds who had given them the biggest hurry up with a 14-12 win going the way of the Highlanders that day. But it was a tester for them, and they come out on that day on flying colours, that's for sure. But now the competition just picks up. No changes of any real note here for the Highlanders, just the one in the back row with Moen coming in to replace Faletau on the blind side of the scrum. Apart from that, it's a settled team, and a rare settled team too. The Highlanders settling on a very strong team this season, and hopefully there will be not too many injuries for this squad and they can really build on their strong start to the season. The Blues, on the other hand, well, they're having just as good of a season. 5 wins from 5 matches, 3 bonus points as well, and they are sitting equal with the Highlanders on the top spot. Their recent results are 2 wins, both coming over the Brumbies and the Chiefs. 21-29 over the Brumbies and 19-15 over the Chiefs, holding them in good form. You keep that in mind. 19 points is what they both scored against the Chiefs in the last 2 weeks, but the Highlanders' defence on the day was better than the Blues could manage. How will that pan out today? Top of the table clash in the Super Rugby competition. The Blues travelling down to face the Highlanders. And we are set to get underway almost instantly. Robbie Robinson, who has had a great start to the season. After all last season's controversies, he kicks off and underway we are. The Blues going long to receive the kickoff, and it's away onto the right for Halai. And Frank Halai goes crashing into 3 or 4 Highlanders defenders, and the Blues are looking to run this out. They've got numbers here on the left. That's a good play, and it's the Fijian out there. It's Burakotu who gives it inside, and Arki is the one who takes it into the tackle. Back it goes now, looking for Noakes. Oh, Noakes has been smashed. Armitage is running back, but the Blues have picked it up just in the nick of time. A short play run there from Kaino. Throws the ball over the top, still going here. Gibson Park gives a short pass to Famuina. Goes crunching into tackles. Again, Gibson Park finding support here on the left, and it's a couple of good runs from Barotu. Oh, but look at Armitage. Oh, what's going on there? Armitage has just lost his balance as he's turned that over in the ruck, and he swung a foot at it directly into touch. But it will settle play down here. And there's a line out for Parsons and the Blues. All stolen beautifully from Metallic. Here we go. A chance to attack through Osborne. Pops it up for Stowers. Stowers are splitting them up. Oh, big ball over the top of everyone. And it's gone into touch. A rare mistake from Sherwin Stowers. Oh, it was a beautiful ball. If there was someone on the end of it, it would have been a fantastic pass. It's another line out for Parsons. Missed the first one. Oh, just gets the ball to cover Butty. And the Blues look to drive. And they get numbers 2 going forward. That's a beautiful ball upfield from the Blues. Now they look to run it. Noakes in pass. A nice one too. He finds a runner on the inside and Stewart. Now it's beautiful from Gibson Park. Finding the man,
not releasing,
waiting on the wings, and it's been not released. Well, how about that? And it is the big prop, Beltami, who has been guilty of not releasing in that ruck. Well, the Highlanders instantly go for the shot at goal here. Robinson has come trotting over, and Ben Smith has said, have a go. Robinson, 15 in, hits it nicely. It's on target. Has it got the legs? Oh, it's hit the upright. Oh, goodness, controversial. Here comes the support. Penalty kick is missed, but it's back in play for Ep.11. He's going short side. He spits it out. Oh, intercepted beautifully. Kavabati finds it for Halai. And Halai goes to ground. The Blues survive. Not conceding just yet. To the left side, Famuina opens it up once again. Stewart looking to get around the outside. Can't do so. And Folau turns it over. Folau's held up. And the ball will come back for Moen. Moen goes one way, then back the other. Finds Sonny Bill. He's got support. He needs something. The defence comes across him and shuts him down in the corner. The Highlanders get men in there. Aaron Smith finds Stowers. Stowers looking to go through, but no one was there with him. Armitage. Oh, he's given it away. Beautifully picked up from Marquis.
Release.
And the Blues are really just surviving by the skin of their teeth here. On their 22. Again, Gibson Park. Oh, huge shot from Retallick. And he's going backwards. Oh, that's offside. And Kaino was hit heavily. Ball and man at the same time. Now he's Carter. Trying to find a way through. Advantage still with the Blues. Gibson Park. Oh, another monstrous hit on Gibson Park. Still advantage to the Blues. Half an hour goes by. They go short. Oh, Parsons. High tackle on Parsons. Coming in from Moen. And this is what the Blues wanted. To clear it out of their territory. Boy, they're just 5 in from their try line. And Marshall gets it in touch. Just. Moen again trying to reprieve from his mistake. Of course, Marshall experiment still going on here. Super Rugby 2016. Benji at the back. Here's Parsons though. Hasn't had the best day off the line out and it gets worse. Here's Aaron Smith pucks another one. Williams, Robinson finds Manu. Nasi Manu, look at this. He's busting away. He got Stowers. And there is the try. Sherwin Stowers. Under the sticks he goes. He opens up the scoring. First try to the Highlanders. Well, it's taken them far too long. They'll be disappointed. They've been knocking at that door for a long time. The penalty hit the upright. And then it was just stout defence from the Blues. But could not hold them back in the end. Stowers. But what a run from Nasi Manu. He is such an asset to this team. Huge power, huge speed. And what about the offload to boot? Finding Stowers, who just, you can't keep him away from the tries. He's back in the action again. Stowers gets another. And the Highlanders hit the lead. Robinson with his second shot at goal. He'll be absolutely gutted. That first one missed and hit the upright. Here's a second attempt. Right out in front. Should be no problem for Robinson. Oh, he's nudged it wide. Well, there's a mistake from Robbie. He started the season off quite well. He had good glimpses of his great form. But he's gone downhill somewhat in the last couple of weeks. Still, not much pressure coming in the way of Sopawanga on the bench. As kickoff comes up, Moen grabs it beautifully to Williams. They spread it instantly to Folau. But a great tackle on Folau from Stewart, and he's somehow got the ball out as well. Folau gets it, and it's gone to the Blues now. It's gone to Parsons, attacking down the left side. The Blues, good tackle. Oh, it's a beef, turns it over. Great work from the second rower. Robinson, oh, past that, probably should have hung on to it. Manu goes forward. Bit of trouble there for the Highlanders, but they get away with it. Armitage. Short pass for Stowers, finds, oh, Robinson! Stopping through the middle, couple of offside players, but he is completely isolated. The Blues get it back, and oh, big defence from Stowers as the Blues take it through the heart.
Release.
Still there for Gibson Park. He goes for a run himself. Oh, Armitage has read that play like a book and smashed little Gibson Park once again. Another short run coming from the forwards, and the end is Kaino, who takes it to ground for the Blues. Top of the table clash here. Who's going to go home with the points? Halftime buzzer is gone, but it is the Blues. Oh, the Blues still attacking. And so ball, Parsons. Nice ball outside again. Numbers to burn, but Armitage has put him into touch. That was a try that should have been scored from the Blues. They had the break down the left, and Barotu has messed it up. Finding Parsons in the middle was not the right play. He had open space. Why didn't he back himself for that run? It is halftime, and it is the Highlanders by 5. It shouldn't be. The Blues should at least be level here. They have missed a massive opportunity to put this game in the balance right on the break, but it is 5-0 halftime. The Blues trailing the Highlanders, and we can see by the possession stakes. Look at this, the Blues have been encamped in their own 22 with the ball, but haven't seen much of it when they've been without the ball. It's 50-50 in territory. High tackles the one coming from Moen, but handling errors 7-2. Neither team completely guilt-free when it comes to the handling errors. One penalty conceded each. Highlanders have missed some chances. The Blues have missed a glaring chance to get themselves on the scoreboard, and in the end, when it's all said and done at half-time, it will be 5-0. The Highlanders over the Blues here, the 6th round of the Super Rugby competition. One of these two sides will be outright leaders. If they can get the victory, who will it be? We have 40 minutes left to decide. Kick-off for the second half, about to get underway. Benji Marshall. No opportunities for him yet at fullback as he kicks his back underway straight down the throat of Moen. Oh, beautiful ball to Williams. That's a start for the Highlanders. How wide they go? Folau has to come back in field. Armitage pops it for Afoa. Back to Williams, who started all. It's a big run from the second row down the heart. Moen finds Stowers. Oh, big hit on Stowers. Osborne jumps on it. And in the end, Osborne finally takes it to ground for the Highlanders. Now we go wide again for Folau. Folau's away. He looks for Stowers. Stowers quickly offloads. Afoa's on hand. Oh, Williams and Stewart. One-on-one. What a tackle from the outside centre. Had to be made. Alexander. Afoa. Back up for Robinson. Here we go for Robbie Robinson. He's grubbering. Oh, he's been hammered. He has been smashed. That's a horribly late tackle from Benji Marshall. The ball's gone dead and goal. We'll go back out. The ref's seen none of that. Wow, that's controversy here. Marshall was just smashed. Robbie Robinson very late. And in the end, his side has got the 22. Stowers has plucked it from the skies. Good short play. Oh, beautiful to Afoa. No support coming in for the prop, but eventually it comes back. Too late, and the Blues will get the turnover. A short pass, oh, pops over the top now. And again, it's going into the tackles are key. Gibson Park, short play, finding Polwart. Oh, that's been knocked on. And advantage will go to the Highlanders. Parsons, another mistake from the hooker. Not been the best day for Parsons.
Crouch.
Line-out's been wonky.
Touch.
Hands have been a bit wonky.
Seth.
The Blues still in this match, though. Don't discount them yet. The Highlanders need another strike to put themselves in a better position. The Blues could break out from absolutely anywhere. Manu has a run. He goes short side, gives it straight to Folau, and Folau goes into touch, trying to hoist that back in field. He puts a foot over the white line. And it's another wasted chance here for the Highlanders. Parsons will have the line out. Hasn't been his best day in the office, but he's got that one right. And Gibson Park frees it wide. Stewart, who's been the best man in a Blues jumper. Nice ball over the top. Oh, Osborne. Beautiful tackle on Halai. And the Blues, their structure falls apart when the spot tackles are made. Oh, another short run. That time it's another huge tackle on Famuina. Gibson Park This time offloads as he goes short. There's a nice run from Noakes. His opposite number, Robinson, takes him to ground. And the Blues again easily retain possession as they put in another thumper. And it is Manu coming away with the ball. Opspawn taken down. Aaron Smith. Oh, shocking pass, Aaron Smith. And the Blues are gifted the ball back.
Advantage.
It is just 5-0. An advantage going to the Blues. But we will. Oh, we've gone a forward pass here. I thought it was advantage to the Blues for an offside. But, well, that was definitely backwards. The Highlanders have got the ball here. And, wow, this is another massive opportunity. Big shot from the forward pack. And Nasi Manu comes away again, finding Robinson. Robinson stepping through. Oh, good tackle. Just when it looked like he'd explode away. He's being stopped and he's lost the ball. Great work, Blues, on defence. Gibson Park fires it wide for Famuina. He is hammered from Osborne. And Osborne surely will get this ball. It's coming back. Oh, unbelievable. It's coming back for the Blues. To Noakes. Short pass to Polward, who goes crunching forward. Short plays from the Blues, keeping the forwards involved here.
Advantage.
Now it's Carter. Oh, advantage to the Blues. Then someone's offside. Again, Halai and Osborne have a battle on this left side. Well, left side for Osborne anyway. Highlanders have turned this over. Ben Smith, his Armitage. Now we got a breakaway. Alexander running the beautiful width. Williams, Stowers. Inside it goes for Robinson. Robinson's looking for Folau. Now he gets him. Folau puts on the power. Gets through one. But a great tackle from behind. There it was from Noakes. Shutting that play down, and the Blues look to counter-attack. Noakes again involved. Oh, and Sonny Bill. High tackle. Wow, how did Noakes get from one end to the other there? One side to the other. He made that turnover. And that tackle on Williams. Oh, and look at this. Marshall's running and running straight through the middle. Robertson takes him down. Tries to turn him over, but the Blues get it back pass. Oh, another monstrous hit. That's a nasty, instant yellow card too. That's Nasi Manu. Big blow to have him go off. This is a very low scoring game. Blues have the ball. 3 to go. Marshall again. Doesn't get through Moen.
Release.
Oh, sublime tackle from Moen. And he's given the ball back to the Highlanders. It's a beat. Runs a bit lateral. Finds Sonny Bill, who gets to Folau. There's no fullback here. Folau goes infield. Robinson twinkles through one. Can't get away. Oh, and the ball has gone into touch. In the end, the exact result the Highlanders wanted. Buzzer went. The ball was thrown. Maybe Folau didn't want to catch that ball as the buzzer went, but 5-0. So many try-scoring opportunities. Neither team were near their best today. It's ruined what could have been a fantastic matchup. On paper, it could have been, it should have been. In the end, it was a drab match. Just 5-0. Missed penalties, missed tries, missed everything. But for the second week running, the Highlanders have defended their line from any points, which is a fantastic result on the other side of things. So they've failed to get a bonus point. The Blues have got one, but Stowers, the only try scorer, the only point scorer for 30 players out there on the paddock. The stats tell about how even it was. Possession 53-47 to the Blues, but it was the Highlanders who just could not get their game going. They had all the territory, enough possession by far, but the mistakes were aplenty. In the end, high tackles become a big issue. 7 line breaks to 4. That's 11 all up and only 1 try by both sides. That is a disappointing result here at the Forsyth Bar Stadium. The Highlanders get the win though. They'll take the 4 points and they'll go straight to the top of the New Zealand Conference, which we can go take a look at now. After 6 games, the Highlanders top of the table, but looking less and less convincing as the weeks go by. And results from round 8, the 6th round for the Highlanders to be involved in, is as follows. The Highlanders and the Blues 5-0, a close, very close match, but a very very mistake-ridden match at Forsyth Bar. In other matches from around the globe of Super Rugby, the Sharks getting the win over the Force, the Crusaders over the Lions, the Reds sneaking one over the Hurricanes, the Waratahs thrashing the Rebels, and the Cheetahs 7 points over the Stormers. What that does, we've had some extra matches here. The Blues have had a 7th match, which they've also won, which means they are 1 point now ahead of the Highlanders. The Highlanders have a match in hand, as do the Hurricanes and the Crusaders. But that is an interesting point right there. The Blues, 28 points, Highlanders 27, Hurricanes 15, Crusaders 14, Chiefs 11, so it's close still. But the two sides at the top definitely running away with it. A win for the Highlanders in the next match will put them back on top, 6-game winning streak. In South Africa, it is the Sharks and the Cheetahs who are blitzing the field in South Africa. 20-17, they're on a close one. The Sharks a game in hand though. The Stormers, Bulls and Lions, wow, how bad are they this year? 9, 6 and 5 points respectively. They are almost out of this already. In Australia, well, it's not much different really. The Waratahs miles ahead, 31 points for them. The Reds 19, Brumbies 16, as are the Western Force, and the Melbourne Rebels round out the table on just 10. So there are some definite leaders here. Once again, the Waratahs and the Sharks, finalists for the last 2 years. The Blues and the Highlanders from New Zealand. Recent sides that have come and gone. The Crusaders were great last year. What happened to them? They've fallen well off the pace. So for round 9, the 7th match for the Highlanders, they are up against the Hurricanes, back at home again, still at home, but they need to definitely improve their performance. They were woeful against the Blues tonight, and they'll have to improve if they want to take out the Hurricanes. Sure, thrown on the table, 12 points behind, but we've seen it before. The Hurricanes are capable of beating this Highlanders team. So that is me done and dusted for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the career series, and if there's anyone you want to see in the team for the next match, let me know in the comments, and that one will be coming, as always, very soon. The Highlanders and the Hurricanes, the Battle of the H, Forsyth Bar Stadium. I'll see you there. Until then, take care.